Soon we will have nearly 500,000 Haitians living illegally here in the U.S. The Department of Homeland Security just mentioned that Haiti is safe and ready to welcome back all the TPS recipients, the protected temporary status that was protecting the Haitians to live here in the U.S., at least temporary. Why? We wanted to know exactly, but there are so many organizations in the Haitian community and also here in South Florida asking President Trump to renew TPS for Haitians. We are joined now by Mayra Joli, and she is part of the Haitians for Trump. You sent a letter to President Trump, or at least to the administration, asking to renew TPS for Haitians. Tell us about the content of that letter.
Well, actually, I was in collaboration with Maggie Nicolas, who is the head of Haitians for Trump. And we do, different collaborations for causes, and this is one of them. And that's why I co-signed the letter alongside with her.
And why that letter, and why do you think it's important to ask President Trump directly to reconsider the protected temporary status for Haitians?
Well, because the Haitian community did support President Trump, and they will continue supporting President Trump. But sometimes we, want to do good for the people that are in need. And this, some of the community, the President Trump is very well aware, and it's very generous of him to be able to read our letter and then consider what we are petitioning.
You are an attorney, immigration attorney here in South Florida, also Haitian descent. You know the situation of the immigrants. Do you think that Haiti is now ready to welcome back more than 500,000 Haitians?
Haiti has never been ready for anything. And in 2010, when the earthquake happened in Haiti, my husband was the head of attorneys in Miami-Dade County. He was the president of the bar, and I was the co-chair of the Immigration Law Committee. And we both had a spirit, an initiative to send for the Attorney General at that time was Janet Reno to grant TPS for the Haitians. Haiti has never been in any position, if we go for that, it's like before the earthquake, Haiti was in a very bad situation economically, politically, and socially. And just the earthquake came to just reveal, how bad the infrastructure of Haiti is. And one thing is for sure, Haiti had to pay for their own freedom from France. They pay dearly, monetarily. America and people like me are doing what they can to put to put something back, we'll say. I know Haiti doesn't want any charity. Some Haitians, they are taking offense of our initiative, but we do it for those Haitians that it doesn't matter if they like what we're doing or don't like, if it's popular or it's not popular. At some point, I felt was the right thing to do, and I did it.
We know TPS for Venezuela canceled, TPS for Cuba canceled, TPS for Nicaragua canceled. Same thing for TPS for Haitians. Do you think the president will listen to you guys and said, well, let's reconsider TPS for Haiti?
Well, what we have to see is the following. Cubans have a country to go to. The Venezuelans do have a country to go to, and they have, even if they are, tumultuous political situation, is, there are people living peacefully in Venezuela and peacefully in Cuba and peacefully in Nicaragua and even Honduras. But there is no peace when it comes to Haiti. That's why we're trying to not to make America be the grandfather, the wealthy grandfather of Haiti, and take it upon themselves to resolve the situation in Haiti, but at least just to see if there is a relief. TPS is what it is, something temporary in order to see if the country get back on their feet. But you have to understand that sometimes if that country years go by and years go by, a decade is going by, and that country is not back on their feet. It's like a family member that you try to help all the time. Eventually, maybe you are doing a disservice to the country by always, being there to get them out of the water where they are. At some point, we don't want America to become the enablers of this functionality that is going to just perpetuate. But that Haiti also has is very resentful on the fact that there are people in America who really took great advantage pretending to be helping the Haitians. And what they did is just open an NGO, a quote unquote, a private bank account. So use the Haitian people and their pain in order to get donations for themselves. I never went to the Haitians. I visited Haiti, and I saw that there was none of the money that was being advertised all over globally that was going to go to Haiti went to Haiti. If they built 50, sugar like cube houses, that was not going to cut it. Maybe they built it as a model just to show the world where the money went, but 50 homes for all the money that they collected. And there were very prominent American names who stole money from the Haitians. So, and those prominent names have nothing to do with the administration that is today. So this was not caused, this disaster, and where the Haitian people are living today, that wasn't caused by the current administration. The current administration is trying to see if we can put a little, like 2 grains of salt just to help it. We know it's not enough. We know it goes more than that. It goes more than just giving them TPS. There are gangs in Haiti that are being armed with sophisticated weaponry. Where is that coming from? So at some point, you can help that family member for a period of time, but eventually you're going to have to let them go to see if they will themselves, pull themselves out from where they are. Those weapons are going to Haiti. How they get in there? So at some point, the Haitian people are the ones who are fighting the people who want to help them. And I don't know how many people want to help them, because some people want to help thinking that, well, from that help, I'm going to get a donation, and that's going to be a hefty amount of money for, and that's not what we are all about. So that letter is exactly what it says. It's clear, it's concise, and Ms. Nicholas and myself, and then the community that she represents, because she's the head of the Haitians for Trump. So I'm just, I'm an attachment.
An attachment. You're an attorney. You know immigration laws. Do you feel that the new immigration policies being implemented by the new administration is helping the Haitian community? Should that administration create a pathway for the TPS recipients to eventually become residents?
The problem with that statement is that we are asking for for America to become the wealthy grandfather who will always be there, and at the end will provide that home to keep them safe forever. This is a symbiotic relationship. What we have to understand is that it cannot be only taken from one, and the other is not providing anything or getting any benefit. In this case, is that you will say that the Haitian people don't represent any benefit for America, and even if that will be the case.
Which is clearly not the case based on how the Haitian community is contributing to the economy of the U.S.
Yeah, but we all the minorities, have the same rhetoric. So we have to differentiate one group from the other. Because if we're gonna go, for example, we're gonna go to a beauty pageant, we can all say that I come from a poor country, from a single mom. You have to differentiate yourself from the others. Otherwise, like, okay, which one? This is a contest of who cries the most? What? It's not a matter of having contributing to the economy, because the Haitian people are people who they have family values. They bet on education. They want to be the educators. They want to be nurses. They want to, I don't want to base just one community and like, okay, who's gonna clean your bathroom? I think that is insulting when people are saying, okay, you cannot get rid of all the Haitians because who's gonna make your beds at the hotels? That is not a compliment. I mean, why don't they say who's gonna conduct the CNN interviews? Because I mean, who's gonna be the doctor prescribing the medication? No, in their mind, the community, the immigration community, is a low standard immigration. So I don't like to put it in that sense of like, oh, they are the basis of the economy.
And that's where you come to advocate on behalf of the Haitian community to explain to not only the lawmakers, but also the administration, the benefits or the importance, the values for sure that the Haitian community is carrying.
Understood, but those values also have to be implemented. They have to be used to make Haiti great again. When is that going to happen? So America is doing their part, but Haiti have to do theirs too. Haiti knows their people. They know who are the gangsters who are the people providing the weapons. So if it's not a matter of Haiti getting insulted because, oh, he called us that we are a whatever country. It's a matter of saying, you know what, let me do some soul searching to see how can I change the way I feel when somebody says that. And if that person says that of me and it's not true, I don't have to be upset. But if it is true, why will I be upset? I have to just work just to make this possible, that the Haitians don't have to leave. How many Haitians die going from Dominican Republic to Puerto Rico, trying to cross just to go
for a better life?
Yeah. So 20 of them die and they disappear and all that, and it's something that eventually, don't blame the people who are trying to lay the helping hand, because if that's the case, we will have to look to France for them to pay for this drought that they have caused the Haitians over 100 years.
Yes.
So,
fair argument. I know that we're running out of time. I don't want to keep you too long. But before coming to do that interview, I was preparing. And at the newsroom, we were debating, like, we know for sure that the Haitian community, most of the voters are Democrats.
Yeah. Yes.
Right? So we were not knowing that they have Haitians for Trump.
Yeah.
I know you said you helping the organization, the head is there.
Yes.
Tell us more about Haitians for Trump. What does it consist of, and how you guys are advocating? What are the activities you guys are doing to help the Haitian community?
Okay, we do many. For example, we do one that is very important every year, which is Faith and Family Coalition Road to Majority. We do that because we know that the Haitian basis is the family. And then who is the major entity that cultivate the family values? It's not the Democrat Party. So we as a Haitian or as Dominican, right now I consider myself to be an American, but from the origins, the Haitian and Dominican, they are all based on family values. All based on mom and dad. The dad is the center of the family, because if there are no fathers, you cannot believe that child is going to grow up to have any source of self-worth.
So you guys do family...
family, yes. Family coalitions, that's the basis. We cannot save every child, but it's good that we show the children that if you didn't grow up in a family the way you will like to, you will want it to grow up. If you didn't have it, create one. Be you be the father in that family, so your children will not have to grow up, dismantle like you were.
Do you guys also do sessions to explain to the Haitian community the policies carried by the Republican Party?
Maggie is always in the front end of that, yes. And she speaks the language, she speaks Creole, English, and then it is done day by day. It's not that you're gonna go in a community and put together a group of people and pretend that that's just a good deed for the day. It's something you're gonna have to do daily, but it comes with the example. I say better than better women.
Because you do speak Spanish as well.
It comes with the sample. You lead by example. You don't force people to live the way you want. You just lead by example, and they will see, like, God, I just want something of whatever they have. Yeah. Like, for example, my son, my husband is totally American, white American, no problem with that. And our son tells us he's gonna be 21. Yeah. You guys are adorable. We've been together for 35 years. And my son thinks that we are an adorable couple. And I told my husband, maybe because we are old. Is that what he's trying to say?
How is it to sell Haitians for Trump in the Haitian community? Do you guys are facing difficulties to explain that? I wanted to know more about
Absolutely, they do. They say that it's like KFC for chicken for KFC, or they'd say something like that, something like smart. When they want to say it's like pigs for bacon, it's like gays for Palestine, something like that. They say like we are creating our own demise. But none of those people who come up with that, they don't know Trump like Maggie and I know Trump. Maggie is closer to Trump than probably I am, and I feel like very close to Trump and his family. And very fortunately that I met him. My whole family met Trump back in 2017. He didn't have to treat us the way he treated us. Like
you're referring during the first term when you guys took him to Little Haiti, and there was a major event there.
Yeah.
You are an attorney, again, immigration attorney, which is very important part since you know the law. Based on how the Trump policies are, we have a lot of operations by ICE conducting. Yes. Do you guys feel the heat as well, Haitians for Trump, that they somehow, some members of the Haitian community blames you and feel like, hey, look at the guy that we have right now at the White House, because of him that some of the families are being jailed even at the Alcatraz alligator
That always happened that one, some people will say like, oh, it's look where you got us. But the difference is that it was not like back when the prior administrations, that they promised we're gonna give you. This time, there was no promise that we were gonna get, or he was gonna give anything. So at least we have somebody who was truthful to us. So there's not, it's a matter of preparation. Not all the 500,000 Haitians, I guarantee you that the majority of them, they have another way of staying legally in this country through their families, through their business. Some of them, maybe they were victims of some crime. But every one of them, we cannot speak for all 500 of them. But if I can speak for one and resolve the situation of one, I did my part. But then they also have to do their part. They have to know, where am I standing? Don't just go by with what the communication, the TV station, the radio, what they are telling you, because are they the experts, or they're just reading the headlines too? All you have to know is like, what is my reality, and how can I work to better my situation from my reality? In other words, you have to separate yourself from the 499 or the 1,000 people. What separates you? You have a child that is in the military. Now you are separated from that group. You had a business that was prosperous. You are separated from that group. You have a child that has some medical problems. You have been here for over 10 years. You have something to bring to the table to help yourself. But if you're waiting just for an administration to magically grant you an amnesty, it's not going to happen. Because the same way that the Haitians are waiting for, there will be the others waiting for the same and taking resentment because now, oh, if he did it for the Haitians, he did it just to pretend he's not racist. If he doesn't do it for the Haitians, oh, he's doing it because he is racist. So there's no way. It's like if I do it, it's bad. If I don't do it, it's bad either. So right now, let's do what our hearts are telling us is the right thing to do, and we hope that that communication that we, sent, Maggie sent, and I co-signed to go to President Trump, really, he considers it. But no matter what his decision is, our support for him is not gonna fail.
Do you have confirmation that he received the letter is being sent to him?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
It is always a good sign because we have Maggie Nicholas. Yeah. That girl is magic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I can't wait to interview her as well.
Yes.
I wanted to have your reaction to the new detention center being built right here in South Florida, Alligator Alcatraz.
Yep.
What do you make of it?
Well, Celia Cruz, you know who Celia Cruz?
Yes.
Always have this song saying, no hay cama pa tanta gente. There was no enough bed for everybody, right? So now there is. Everybody's going to be sleeping on their own bed. There's not going to be more people waiting for 24 hours until they get registered, until they find a bed for them. One thing we have to see, if there were so many people coming unchecked into the country, there has to be a counterpart. So right now, it's like I say, no te ponga donde el capitán te vea. See, if you don't have anything in your past, maybe you're not going to be caught in this. But if you are in Alcatraz and you have a good lawyer, like, your case is going to be just fine. It doesn't matter where you are. It matters what attorney can reach to you. Because, now everybody is all caught up with this Alcatraz. Is it because of the alligators? Is it because of the mosquitoes? Or is it because the cameras are there?
Yeah, some of the detainees are complaining that the situation is not fair enough. They don't have enough water.
The attorneys are complaining.
They don't have enough food. Some of the attorneys as well.
Yeah, but the attorneys are complaining that there is not enough food. Have the attorneys been there during feeding time? Have the attorney been there while they are supplying with water? Because if it's Alcatraz, it's in the Everglades, we all feed from, that's our aquafare. It can be that they don't have no water there. But now I ask you the following. We have Crum Detention Center. We have Broward Transitional Center. We have Glades. We have Monroe County. So right now, all of the other detainees that are in these other facilities where they have had the same complaints, oh, we don't have enough water. Oh, the food is not good. Oh, the medical, I asked for, to see a doctor and it took a day. Well, good for you. It takes me sometimes a week just to see a doctor. So we have to see the positive side of it. We have to work with ICE. We cannot be in an opposite sides just trying to fight ICE. I did that when I started practicing, and I discovered that you get more for your clients when you are reasonable than when you're trying to fight them. It's not a fight. They are doing their job. I let them do the job, but when I'm doing my job, like if I was a rabid dog, they're going to understand that I'm doing my job too. So I'm not going to complain about them.
You said Alcatraz now, you emphasize on Celia Cruz saying now there's enough bed for them. Should I understand that as a point of what the Trump administration said? We are getting rid of the criminals, but all the detainees at Alcatraz are not criminal based on the promise that the administration was giving.
Okay, we haven't had data yet. There is no data that how many are going there. At least I can tell you mine, they do have crimes. So there is no data yet of how many are there and how many have a criminal record. what we have to emphasize is in the following. What is the mission statement of the Department of Homeland Security? It's not to keep people here.
So do you think all the people inside of Alcatraz are criminals?
We don't have no data. If you're gonna ask me, the majority of the clients that you have in Alcatraz, how many of them are criminals or have a criminal record? And I'm gonna say, all of mine, yes. So my data, my statistics are gonna be given to you based on the little amount of clients that I have and that they do have criminal records. So I have to say yes. I have to say yes. But you know one thing that have damaged this whole operation? The activists. Because the activists, they think they're doing a great job when they're trying to stop ICE from going into a plantation where they have
You're referring to what happened in Los Angeles.
and exactly when they in Prairie,
yes.
yeah, when they they go to this marijuana plant and they find out that they have minors working there. But then everybody, all the headlines are talking about how the immigrants were working there. But we are just ignoring the fact that there were over 10 children working in that plantation. It's a plantation. Working in that plantation. But we don't talk about Bruno. You know, it's a song. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about the obvious, which is what are those children doing there? What about the owners of the operation? Are they going to be prosecuted for having child labor? What about the other immigrants, adults that were working there? Why were they quiet, condemning that children were working there? So it's like one thing or the other. If we're going to point out the illegal immigrants are the basis of this economy, we're going to also include the children. 300,000 children that are gone. We don't know where they are. Now we're finding out where they are. 10,000 of them were rescued by this administration. Amongst those children, how many were Haitian? Do we care? Do we find out? I mean, what's going to be our fight?
Well, I have to tell you, Ms. Joli, you're very abundant, and I really appreciate your time here. That's the point of doing this show, is to hear the other side. We have to hear the other side. We don't have to agree with everything they say, but we have to hear each other so we can have a common ground. Very abundant. I can't wait to have you back on the show to talk about immigration and other topics as well. Thank you for your time. I know you are pretty busy, but the last question I would like to ask you is to share with our community the services that you are offering. I know you also are an attorney. You mentioned that you have clients at Alcatraz.
Yes.
Tell us about about the work that you do in the community.
Well, it's easy to be an immigration attorney when you are just working with Cubans that came with an I-2, with the parole, and you just have to do the Cuban adjustment. But it's more difficult to try every day to elaborate how to put the best light on your client so you get the results that you needed. I don't promise any client that you're going to be a citizen. I just promise that I'm going to navigate the immigration system and put you in a better situation that you were when you came to see me the first time. When we start with that understanding, every step is a step forward. Wow. And then, when it comes to me, any difficult case, any case that you think all the big shot attorneys,
so you're a big shot as well. That's what you're referring to.
But there's those big names attorneys that they say, no, there is nothing to do. You come to me, and believe me, we'll find a way. We'll find a way, legal way to keep you in the country. And if everything fails, don't be sad if you're going home. At least I want you to go home knowing that there will be no other attorney that will be more truthful and determined to fight for you than Mayra Joli.
Before I let you go, I have to ask you one more question. I know that you're a Haitian Dominican.
Yes.
And we know there's always friction between Haiti and Dominican Republic. And now you part of Haitians for Trump. Do you feel that you are trapped in a fight every single place, fight with Haiti and Dominican Republic, identity fight, now as an African American, now here in the U.S., fighting as a Republican?
Well, I'm la leona de dos mundos.
Wow.
Meaning
I'm the lion of the two worlds.
Yes, and I fight for whatever is right, but always I know that my flag, my country that I adopted is America. So even if I am advocating for better conditions for either the Dominican Republic of Haiti or Haiti, I will never it will never be in detriment of the United States of America.
Wow. Thank you so much again, and I can't wait to have you back on.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you as well to you for watching that special show. And we're going to leave it raw the same way that we recorded it. The reason why is because we want you to hear the other side, and we want you to at least understand how they understand some different part of it. And thank you as well to all of you sending us email to say, hey, there's Haitians for Trump as well. We need to hear the other side. And that's the point of it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.